weight, we have the height stadiometer, and then a scale. When you set these up, there's the guides, okay, that go against a wall. Have you been able to find walls or doors in the shops to set these up against? Okay, especially if they can go up against the wall and then they're not bending in different ways. It's pretty easy to, and everybody will practice this, it's pretty easy to set up the height board. It comes apart in sections, okay? There's letters that match up, okay, so you know what part fits with what part, okay? So I don't know if these are the same, but other ones that we have, the parts can go in any order. They fit together the same way, and every once in a while, people will put them together the wrong way, and then you end up with somebody who, it looks like their height's 20 inches when just as you put the thing wrong. So when we do height and weight, they remove their shoes, okay? And then I'm going to say, Nick, if you can just step out and you're going to step on the board, okay? Back facing the board, stand up straight and you're going to look straight ahead. Officially, the official head is the kind of notch here in your eye lines up with this notch in your ear and is parallel to the ground. So they're not looking like this and they're not looking down like this, but that's kind of the official head straight. Okay, that looks good. And then you're going to make sure that they're standing tall. Their heels don't have to be all the way back. Okay, for a lot of people, when they put their heels all the way back because of their backside, it makes their back arch a little bit. So you want them to be standing as straight as possible rather than making sure their heels are back and they're like this. Okay, so as straight as possible. I don't think it's been an issue with guys, but with kids sometimes, and I think in the salons, hairstyles can sometimes throw it off. But with guys, I don't think it's been an issue. Any issues? Okay. So it comes down. Okay, it rests just touches. You want a little bit of pressure. All right, and then you read from the side. And there's an arrow. The arrow in the middle indicates the height. Okay, we're measuring in inches to the nearest eighth of an inch. Okay, so I'm getting 67 and 4/8. Almost just about 67.5. Okay, so I'll say, Nick, go ahead and step off. All right, and then Nick, go ahead and step back on. Okay, we're going to do everything here twice. All right, get everything lined up. Stand up tall. All right, and I'm getting 67 and just over a half this time, but yep, 67 and 4/8. Okay, and you'll step off. All right, so on your data sheets, for height, okay, you have height in inches, and you have 2 digits, a decimal, and then 2 more places, okay? So we're measuring to the nearest eighth of an inch. On the back, there is a little cheat sheet that converts eighths of an inch to decimal points, decimal places, okay? So 4/8 is 0.5, blah, blah, okay? So officially, 1/8 is 0.125 inches, okay? But there are only two places to put a number. You can't squeeze in 3 numbers in 2 boxes, all right? So we round up to 0.13, okay? And because you're taking height twice, you officially average those 2 when we do it. But when you write them in, we just kind of round up on the ones that have 3 decimals. That makes sense? Okay. All right. I thought it probably would. All right. So that is height. If your 2 measurements are different by more than 1/4 of an inch, okay, it happens every once in a while. You see it wrong. Okay, you write the first one down incorrectly. You take a 3rd one. Okay, and then the 2s that are the closest are the 2 that we record. All right. And this probably happens quite a bit, there is a stool, a step stool that goes out. Okay. If you are 6 inches or more shorter than the person you're measuring, you should officially read the dial standing up on something. Okay? So you should not be looking like this and trying to guess how tall they are. Okay? You should step up and get as close as you can to their height. If you're on the stool and they're still 6 inches taller than you, then get them on your tiptoes. Okay? Get as close as you can. All right? So, has that been a problem?
I just don't